My Asian brothers, this is how you properly use money to attract women. You may be sitting at home with a good job. You have a bank account, you have savings, you have a 401k, but the women are not coming and you're wondering why that is. At the same time, you may be watching guys on Instagram flashing their cars, houses, mansions, boats, thinking that that's the way you have to go about using money to attract women. In this video, I'm gonna explain to you exactly how money works in this game of attracting women and the proper way to go about using your resources that will actually authentically attract women into your life. First, I'm gonna go over the two ways that guys think they need to use money to attract women that don't actually work and why that is. And then afterwards, I'm gonna explain to you the two ways to actually use money to properly attract women in an authentic way. So the first way that guys commonly think they have to use money to get women is what society and our parents have indoctrinated us to believe. Get a good job, go to a good school, get a career, get that promotion, buy a house, buy a car, then the women will just come. And if you've done this throughout your 20s, for example, you've probably found that this didn't work. And if you haven't done this yet, I encourage you to look at your peers that are a few years ahead, people in your company. Are the guys who got the promotions the ones who got more women? Or you can do the opposite thought experiment and think back to high school where nobody had money. Were the guys who got the girls the ones with money? How did the guys who got the pretty girls get the girls if nobody had money? The reason this line of thinking doesn't work is because female attraction doesn't work like that. They don't look at you and say, like, show me your LinkedIn profile, show me your resume, what are your accomplishments, what school did you go to? Oh my God, like, I wanna mate with you, please marry me. That's just not how women work. How women really work is they like to feel characteristics from a man. They want certain characteristics, like a strong man. He's risk-taking, he's bold, he'll protect me, he'll provide for me, he'll jump into the middle of danger for me, right? He's a person who will say what he wants, he stands for something, he has a backbone, he doesn't fear. Because women are evolutionarily, biologically evolved to desire a mate who will protect them in the wild, right? We gotta think to, like, sub-civilization times when there was just like cavemen, and women were biologically wired to look for the strong men, okay, both in their mind and physically, so that their children could be protected. And that's the same today, okay? Back in caveman times, they didn't have LinkedIn, they didn't have Harvard. Nowadays, women may say they want a guy with all of these characteristics, like, good car, good house, financially stable, blah, blah, blah. But that's not what they actually want. And if you observe their behavior, you'll find that to be true. Now, the tricky part is that a lot of women do say that that's what they want. And a lot of women actually follow through on that. They actually get married to the nice, stable guy who has the resume and the career. But what ends up happening more often than not is that basically that guy falls in the friend zone within the marriage, which is completely absurd. Like, the woman stops having sex with him, they stop having any romantic sexual relationship, they have a nice, family household, and then a lot of times she cheats on him or divorces him, takes half his shit, bye-bye. So basically, if you follow the good school, good career route, most likely you're not gonna be attracting women. But even if you do, that woman will not actually want to have sex with you or want anything romantic with you, which kind of defeats the point of having a romantic relationship in the first place. Now, the second way that guys commonly think they have to use money in order to get girls is to throw crazy yacht parties, mansion parties, right? Exclusive VIP parties, and this sort of extravagant lifestyle. Now, here's the thing. This can work with a lot of caveats, okay? The worst case scenario is that you're the guy at this party or you're the one hosting the event, but you don't have the social skills to meet, to talk to approach, to charm, to attract the women who are there. I've personally seen this happen. I've been at parties where the host was a millionaire at a mansion, on a yacht, at a penthouse. And the host, nobody even knew who he was. He was sitting in a corner, holding his drink all by himself, looking on his cell phone. He's the one with all the money. But the girls are just running around talking to all the other guys and paying him zero attention. And the other caveat is, if you're using money in this way, a lot of the women coming to these events are gonna be coming for the photos, the IG op, for the free drinks, for the attention, and not for you. So now that we've gone over the two ways that people think they need to use money to attract women, let's go over the two ways that you can actually use money to attract women and attract them in a proper, authentic, genuine way. So the first scenario is if you have the social skills, then you can use money as sort of a multiplier. And by social skills, I mean the ability to attract women if they're in your vicinity, right? So maybe certain social circles, high-end exclusive social circles that you want to get into with the specific type of women that you want to attract require you to use a bit of money. Maybe paying some cover fees for some types of bars, or just paying for certain cover fees to get into certain exclusive events where these kind of women would be. That's one way that you can use money to gain access to the type of women that you want. It's not going to do the attracting for you, but it'll help you get in their circle. Another way is that you can host events, okay? You can use money to host events, and they don't have to be extravagant events, because honestly, I don't even recommend doing crazy events like boat parties and mansion parties, because usually you will end up attracting gold diggers who just want to go there for the photo op, or just to be around like rich guys so they can feel cool or whatever, but they don't actually want to be there for you. What I do recommend is hosting events that align with your lifestyle or hobbies. For example, if you're really into dancing, like who knows, salsa dancing, bachata dancing, you can host a party at your house or rent out a venue where you invite people in your salsa dancing community to come there. And then all of a sudden, you're the one who put together the event. You have the status, you have the social proof. You're the one who's the center of attention because you are the host. This way, you're attracting girls that are aligned with your personality and lifestyle and are genuine, down-to-earth women who aren't just looking to go there to, sap up all the attention and take some cute photos for Instagram. They're actually there to have a good time, and you are positioned as the one with the most authority, most attractiveness in that group because you're the one who put it all together. Again, if you have the social skills to be able to properly attract women, then another way you can do it is just paying for dating apps. By the way, I don't even know why I'm mentioning this as like a way to use money, because dating apps are so cheap. Like they cost money, but like compared to, paying for a mansion party, it's like dirt cheap, right? So this really doesn't even count, right? It just gives you the ability to swipe on more girls or use more boosts or use more super likes so that you get a higher chance of matching more girls. So this is a very good way of using money that doesn't cost nearly anything, that's basically accessible to everybody, and is probably arguably better than hosting a yacht party. Now, all of these ways that I just mentioned of using money to attract women require you to already have these social skills to be able to attract them. Okay? Like if you get on a date with a woman or you meet a woman at an exclusive event, but you don't have the ability to talk with her and attract her, it doesn't matter. You're not even in the game. So the second way to use money to attract women is use that money to acquire the skills. What do I mean by that? Use that money to learn the skills of talking to women, attracting them, escalation, flirting, moving it forward. How can you do that? Well, a great option is to get a dating coach, right? And you might be saying, oh, Alex, you're a dating coach. You just want me to buy your program. Well, yeah, I do, because it's fucking amazing. I've helped over 120 men go through amazing transformation, date their dream women. Why wouldn't I promote myself? But at the same time, go find any coach that you resonate with and invest so that you acquire the skills. And this sounds so crazy in the realm of dating, but if you think about it in any other context, it's the thing that makes the most sense. I mean, look, when we're 18, we all by default go to this thing called college. We pay $50K for it, $100K for it, because why? Because we need to learn skills in order to get what we want, which is a job. We need to learn skills. So if you want to get women, you also need to learn skills. And I want to cap this off by saying that the best ways to meet women actually don't require basically any money at all, okay? And that's cold approach and dating apps, okay? Cold approach is when you just walk up to a woman anywhere, anytime, at a coffee shop, at the mall, at the clothing store, and you just say hi, introduce yourself, talk to her, boom, ask her out on a date. Costs zero money, okay? And the other way is dating apps, right? You just swipe, 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 sit on the toilet, you know, you could be feeling sick, you could be at home, you could be bored, you could blah, 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 blah. Swipe, set up 2 to 3 dates every single week. That's exactly what all of my clients do. These two ways are the best because they require literally no money. And they're the most authentic. Because if you think about it, if you're leading with money, right? Hey, come to my yacht party. Come to my yacht party, it's gonna be fancy. There's gonna be all these photographers. What kind of women are you gonna attract? Gold diggers, women who just want photos for Instagram, women who just want to be there for the attention. If you lead with money, you get women who want you for your money. But if you just approach them at the cafe, or you swipe on them, but if you just approach them at the cafe, or you swipe on them, you know, on the dating apps, right? This is very authentic and very raw. They don't know how much money you make. All they know is that when you talk to them, they feel good. They feel good, they want to go on a date with you, they want to get to know who you really are. The women who you actually want to date, who you want to marry, are not the ones who are going to see you being flashy with your money and then be attracted into your life. They're the ones who are not out there looking for guys who are rich or have it all. They're the ones out there looking for love and connection. And if you show up in a way that says, hey, I'm here to provide love and connection. This is who I am. Let me get to know who you are going to attract that kind of woman. So to summarize, attracting women in these two ways does not work. Going to a good school, getting a good career, having good LinkedIn, having a good resume. Women are not attracted to your resume. They are attracted to your characteristic traits. Also, throwing money at yachts, penthouses, mansions, crazy parties, without having the prerequisite social skills to attract women doesn't work because you're gonna be the guy at the corner of the party holding his beer, waiting for women to come talk to you, and they're not gonna. Money does work in these two ways to attract women. The first is if you have the prerequisite social skills, then you can use it as leverage. You can use it to access exclusive social circles, exclusive events. You can host your own events to attract the type of women you want, or you can pay for things like dating apps just so you can get more swipes, more opportunities. And lastly, the best way to use money is to use it to learn skills. Use money to go to school for dating so that you learn the skills of dating, and then regardless of any situation that you're ever in, you have the skill set to be able to meet women whenever you want, however you want. Now, if you want to learn the skills of being able to attract women with or without money, go ahead and use the link down below to book in a call to talk with me about how my program, Asian Dating Academy, can help you with that. We've helped over 120 Asian men to date, and we're excited to talk to you. Damn, this wind was crazy, eh? Live here from Florianopolis, Brazil. Almost getting knocked over by a hurricane. Hope you guys got value from that video. Click that red subscribe button as well to get more valuable YouTube videos in the future. See you.